it's a great chance. There are many other events around Europe, but I think this is the only one that gathers together top C-level executives and people who are really empowered, to do things.
GRI has been a fantastic organization that created or creating this kind of melting pot where the connections could happen. And I think that's a great value that you had in the past, that's a value that we have today, and that's the reason why it's always for me a great pleasure to be here and to have the possibility to interact and to speak with a lot of players. And I truly believe that in this moment of time and so on, where you have a lot of challenge, is even more than ever important, I would say, to stay connected to people.
GForum are always very much appreciated and very much looking forward to GRI events. It's a great way to kind of showcase, what we're doing on the ground, and also we have a great participation in terms of network. With the help of GRI, we can connect with potential new clients going forward.
The level of seniority at the event is really high. The discussion format is really great. There's a lot of networking opportunities as well, and that open format just allows people in the audience to kind of chip in, which I've done a few times already today, and it generates networking opportunities in the breaks. It's a great format. I like it a lot.
Actually, I think I started attending 6 or 7 years ago, and clearly the first biggest insight is getting weak signals, trends, feelings from the industry and from very various different actors. And for me, it's very, very interesting because you can read studies from brokers, you can look at articles and newspapers, attending panels and conferences, but having this feeling about how things are moving forward, it's the first interest for us. The second one is, all my clients are here. So it's an amazing opportunity to talk to them and to chat and to talk about, regular stuff with them. So I'm very pleased to be here, and I think this is one of the most, if not the best, opportunity in the market today in terms of real estate.
The thing I appreciate the most about GRI is the networking and the conferences. So we actually met one of our development partners last year at GRI, and we closed the deal earlier this year. So it's been fruitful for us.
It's a fantastic location. So getting in here already gives me this, okay, this is a very professional event. You can meet the top people in the market, and the top people of the industry. Yeah, you have all kinds of participants. You have the asset managers, you have the bankers, of course, you have the equity providers, you have specialists, researchers. So you get a lot of conversations on a very, very high level, and you also have decision makers. So you can also start connecting, especially on the topic of sustainability, which is close to my heart because it's my day job, but it's really also my intrinsic motivation to change something in the real estate industry, and I can connect here with the relevant people. I have contacts here, and it's also good to meet former colleagues or people from last year catching up, saying hi. So it feels a little bit of also a homecoming event.
Yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity to see colleagues from across the industry. We get a chance to openly express our views, and it's also good to hear the thoughts of others in terms of what's happening in the market. So yeah, I really enjoyed being here.
I think it's a great platform which is not too big. You've got the relevant stakeholders present, and it gives a good overview on the European investment market for real estate.
I mean, twofold. Probably networking definitely is a must, but to be honest, also some sessions are also very insightful, also to brainstorm and think about what's next. To get to know very interesting people with whom I think and I hope we will work together.
So I think as yesterday Gustavo showed us, the networking and meeting different people from different areas in the sector, real estate, and also different countries. We have a variety of ideas, and also together I think we are stronger. So this is personal and also professional meetings. That's why I think it's so rich.
For me, as a founder of a startup, I found it to be a really extraordinary platform or stepping stone in a way, because it gives you direct and very personal access to senior decision makers within the investor and connected landscapes. So for me, I'd say it was really very much worth the investment, and these relationships have been well developed over the past months. So really thank you, thank you GRI for this great opportunity.
I love GRI because it's a great group of people with senior a lot of senior people with a lot of experience and a lot of market knowledge. So every time I come to GRI, I always learn something new. It's a great event here, especially in Paris. The one in London I also really enjoy on the capital market side. But it's a great group of people, and everybody's willing to share a lot of what they're seeing and their experiences. And I think that it's a great exchange of ideas and information.
What I like about the GRI Club events is that the format is really unusual. I really like the fact that we all sit at the same level in a circular configuration. And to me, this is a very good idea, and that works. Having made the experience earlier of moderating a debate, it was a real debate, a real passionate one, and I really needed to make sure that everyone could contribute and that we could also cover all the topics. We also get some real information and opinions, which is not the case at many events. It's a good mix of people who are involved in I would say the finance industry, and also people who come with solutions, including tech solutions, and technology, and deploying at scale the right solutions in my field, in ESG. That's really important, which also make the events even more relevant.
We appreciate mostly the connections somehow, to be able to get in touch with people that we do not often have the possibility to encounter every day. So it's really this aggregation in terms of network, and also to be able to discuss on common topics that are transformative for the industry and learn with our peers also.
This gathering that we have here is very important for us because we meet people that we are not meeting daily, and we get opinions that are very important for our daily life.
Definitely the networking. Met so many interesting people, and I like that it's an informal format where there's just plenty of opportunity to interact with everyone.
The knowledge is one of the things that I really pay attention. Exactly. One of the other things that I really like about GRI is the opportunity to have one-face meeting with people with the power to take decisions.
For me, it's the relationships, because the kind of relationships we create here, it's not only for business, but it becomes personal. So yeah, it's mainly not only the conference and all that, but it's mainly the relationships.
What I appreciate the most about the GRI events is that you can meet a lot of people that are in the same sector or in different sectors, and you can see different opinions, and it's a very good place to be.
Meeting people, professionals like me with the same objective.
Basically, we are a company and we are working with all over Europe, so we are looking for new partners and new clients, and so here we can find a lot of people, managers, etc., that can help us to grow in our business.
I think it's probably the only event or events that I attend whereby everyone who is here are key decision makers within their relevant businesses. So for me, it gives me an excellent temperature reading as to what's going on in the market.